Money FM 89.3. You're with Lynlee on the Afternoon Update. How are you doing today? Now, these days, whenever you walk into a lift or if you're waiting for a lift, you'll most likely be greeted by screens displaying colorful and eye-catching advertisements. In fact, just today, I saw an ad about joint health supplements while I was waiting to get into the lift going up to the studio earlier today. And in the evolving world of advertising, brands are continuously seeking innovative ways to connect with consumers. Indeed, digital out-of-home advertising has rapidly transformed the advertising landscape, melding physical and digital realms and creating dynamic, engaging experiences. Digital out-of-home, or DOOH, refers to digital media such as digital billboards, screens in transit stations or stores, and interactive kiosks displayed in office lobbies, lifts, or other public spaces. And in this digital era, such advertising has become an indispensable part of the modern city by virtue of its unique communication advantages. Advertising in such environments not only garners attention but also provides advertisers with a valuable focused reach. And while it presents a unique opportunity for hyperlocal targeting and continuous brand presence, how does it complement social media advertising and other digital marketing channels? And what are the key factors that are poised to shape its future? To discuss this, we're joined by Daniel Ng, Chief Revenue Officer of Target Media, a market leader in digital out-of-home platform with an extensive network of over 18,000 digital display panels across Singapore. Daniel, welcome to Money FM 89.3.
Thank you.
Great to have you in the studio with us today. Now, this year marks 7 years of Target Media's presence in Singapore's advertising landscape. As I mentioned earlier, since 2018, Target Media has 18,000 over digital screens across HDB estates, condos, commercial buildings, dormitories, and so on and so forth, island-wide. You've really carved out a significant role in this evolving industry, even amid changing consumer habits and digital ad fatigue.
So I think the idea of the company when we first started off in Singapore was to look at the opportunity beyond the commuting space. So back in 2018, there were a lot of big players in the market already that are mainly in the commuting areas, whereby you see ads on buses, bus stop shelters, in trains and train station. So the opportunity came when I believe it was Minister Shanmugam that wanted to digitize the notice boards in HDBs and finding a more sustainable and resource-light avenue for town council to basically communicate with the residents. So that idea was incepted. And we were very quickly part of the choice company to manage. Till today, I think 80% of the HDB digital panels at the lift lobbies, it's by Target Media. So the idea of using that space whereby residents naturally has dwell time and they look to our screens for updates and notices about the community, and organically giving advertisers that space to reach out to them was basically the core of what our business is all about today.
Daniel, digital out-of-home is definitely getting more popular. And you mentioned screens at HDB lobbies, lift lobbies. So apart from that, what are some of the reasons for its growth in Singapore? And can you share some of the key benefits of this sort of advertising?
So yesterday I was just doing a workshop with one of our clients, and we were talking about looking at our panels beyond just your traditional digital out-of-home. We exist in a space whereby the audience are a little bit more organic, and we were discussing about the possibility of transcending their social content onto our panels. So literally treating our panels as an extension of their social media campaign, reaching out to audiences beyond the small screens and elevating up to a slightly larger screen, closer to home. And I think today, more and more audience on digital are starting to move away from ads. People are paying money to not see ads. So I think for us, our presence in that space gives the audience that nice balance of wanting to expose themselves to ads if they want to and turning away if they don't have to. And being a platform for source of information from the community helps us bring brands a little bit closer to the audience as well.
Okay, in terms of reach and engagement, is this one of the most cost-effective platforms?
I mean, I don't pretend that we don't have the ability like digital media to measure. We are not trackable in that sense. However, we have partnered with a research company called Milieu Insights to help brands who advertise on our screen to have a bit of a measurement in terms of brand uplift, in terms of audience engagement. And many a times we do kind of like advise our clients to look beyond the measurement. You have your digital media that helps you with the bottom funnel, that helps you drive conversion. But there is a need for your investment in top of the funnel for driving that brand engagement, getting that awareness out. So we don't necessarily want to be in that space. We don't really want to play in the bottom funnel space. But we do have a big network that allows brands to instantly access a wide audience on the top of the funnel. So that's a place that we are very comfortable to play in, and that's a space that we believe that we are quite effective in that sense.
Okay, fantastic. And what are some common misconceptions that may prevent media buyers and brands from fully investing in, DOOH, digital out-of-home advertising?
I think I wouldn't say misconception. I think it's about taking a step back and having a more balanced media diary, a more balanced media plan whereby the bottom funnel serves its purpose to drive conversion, drive click-throughs. The top of the funnel builds that long-term investment of building brands, engagement with your audience. It's not all engagement can be measured by clicks and likes these days. I think allowing your audience to interact with your brand in a more organic and more restful environment do have long-term benefits for brands as well.
Okay, but you can't deny the power of digital marketing. It's definitely being harnessed to extend the reach of outdoor media, especially with DOOH. But what are the factors that make it a powerful tool, digital outdoor advertising, in the modern marketing arsenal? And how can advertisers leverage the synergy between digital outdoor advertising and digital marketing for that seamless brand experience?
So for us, I think the strength lies in the fact that we are able to target certain zones within Singapore. Unlike other players, we are quite specific. So our screens are divided into different town councils and different regions in Singapore. So for smaller advertisers who basically have a need to reach out to audience within just a particular area in Singapore, we do provide that option for them to basically be more targeted and specific with their ad spend and reduce the wastage in that sense. So our geo-targeting capabilities may not be as close to what the digital players are able to do, but we are able to concisely target areas of residency, whereby, as you know, these days, more and more residents of Singapore are staying more within their town because of the blooming of heartland malls, and the individual heartland centers are becoming more and more colorful. So our platform allow businesses that serves that community to effectively use their ad dollars onto residents within that area itself.
Okay. And according to market intelligence Statista, digital out-of-home advertising is experiencing unprecedented growth, with global ad spending projected to hit $17.28 billion in 2024. Now, this dynamic sector, I'm sure it's set to expand further, boasting a compound annual growth rate, according to those statistics again, of 7.77% between 2024 and 2029. So from where you sit, what is the future of digital out-of-home? And will there come a day when digital out-of-home will occupy all the ad space?
That would be ideal for us, but the reality is, I think the boost stems from the fact that past the COVID pandemic, people are more frequently leaving the house. They are more out and about. And to be honest, apart from your digital ads, the only other offline media that's able to reach out to audiences at strategic location, and strategic mindset will be digital out of home, and of course radio. When I drive, I do tune into radio from time to time. So the idea is to be suitable, to be relevant to the audience at the right time. So that would be the future of offline media per se. And with the evolution of technology, we might be able to do more strategic targeting based on geolocation and maybe even RFID tagging the screens as well.
Very quickly, before we let you go, what are some of the innovations you're seeing in this space?
We are looking at understanding a little bit more about who is looking at our screens and the reaction. There are conversations surrounding how we can better understand the audience in terms of how they feel towards the platform and how they react after seeing the ad from our platform. So I do see that becoming more apparent and perhaps the way of the future for us. So that's something that the company and other competition alike might be investing in the future, if I may say. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Any last thoughts?
I feel that it's promising to see a lot of brands these days that are slowly taking a step back to look at a more balanced media plan and moving away from just bottom of the funnel and starting to invest back in brands. That's something that's very rewarding to see as well.
Okay, thank you so much for your time today. He is Daniel Ng, Chief Revenue Officer of Target Media, which is a market leader in digital out-of-home platform with an extensive network of over 18,000 digital display panels across Singapore. This has been Industry Insight, and you're listening to Money FM 89.3.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.